Darkness, silence, a scattered field of stars. It's the backdrop of the universe, a canvas of cosmic wonder. And then, a glowing orb. Our sun, the center of everything we know. Orbiting it are 8 known planets, but don't be fooled. These aren't just rocks floating in space, they're worlds, each one a symphony of cosmic forces. Today we rank them by size. Prepare for a journey through our cosmic neighborhood. Jupiter, a name that echoes through mythology and astronomy alike. This gas giant is the undisputed king of our solar system, a behemoth 139,820 kilometers wide. To put that in perspective, you could fit 11 Earths side by side across Jupiter's diameter. It's so gargantuan that it could swallow every other planet in our solar system, and still have room for dessert. Jupiter's size is just the tip of the cosmic iceberg. This planet is home to the Great Red Spot, a storm so colossal and long-lived that it has raged for centuries. Jupiter's magnetic field is a force so powerful it could make a compass on Earth spin like a top. Jupiter boasts a retinue of at least 95 moons. Among them is Ganymede, a moon so large that it surpasses even the planet Mercury in size. Jupiter's immense gravity acts like a cosmic vacuum cleaner, flinging dangerous asteroids away from the inner solar system. Jupiter, the king, the protector, a celestial giant with more secrets than we've begun to uncover. Next in our cosmic lineup is Saturn, a planet instantly recognizable for its stunning rings. At 116,460 kilometers across, it's more than 9 times the size of Earth. But here's the catch. For all its grandeur, Saturn is a lightweight. This gas giant is composed mostly of hydrogen and helium, making it less dense than water. If we could find a bathtub big enough, Saturn would float. Made up of countless particles of ice and rock, Saturn's rings stretch out over 120,000 kilometers. And yet for all their vastness, these rings are remarkably thin, barely tens of meters thick. Saturn's rings are ephemeral. NASA predicts that in 100 to 300 million years these iconic rings will vanish entirely. One of its moons, Enceladus, is a hotbed of scientific curiosity. This icy world erupts with geysers that spew water vapor into space, hinting at a hidden ocean beneath its surface. And where there's water, there might be life. Enceladus stands as a tantalizing target in our search for extraterrestrial life. Uranus, a blue-green giant with a diameter of 50,724 kilometers, is a planet that defies expectations. It's slightly larger than Neptune, but here's the kicker. It spins on its side. Imagine Earth rolling around the sun like a marble. That's Uranus. Its axis of rotation is tilted at an angle of almost 90 degrees, making it unique among the planets in our solar system. Theories abound about how Uranus ended up in this bizarre configuration. Some scientists believe a massive object slammed into the planet during its early formation, knocking it off kilter. Uranus's tilted axis creates some truly bizarre seasons. Each pole experiences decades of continuous sunlight followed by decades of darkness. This ice giant also boasts temperatures colder than Neptune, even though it's closer to the sun. Uranus smells like rotten eggs due to hydrogen sulfide in its upper atmosphere. Uranus is a world of contradictions. A sideways planet with frigid temperatures and a sulfurous stench. Neptune, the outermost planet in our solar system, is a world shrouded in mystery and whipped by supersonic winds. This blue giant, nearly 49,244 kilometers across, is 4 times wider than Earth. It's a realm of extremes, where temperatures plummet to hundreds of degrees below freezing and the pressure would crush a human in an instant. But the most remarkable feature of Neptune is its winds. These aren't your average breezes. These are monstrous storms that rage at speeds of over 2,000 kilometers per hour, the fastest winds found anywhere in our solar system. These winds whip around Neptune's atmosphere, creating gigantic storms that dwarf our entire planet. Neptune is incredibly far from the sun, receiving less than 1% of the sunlight that Earth does. According to our understanding of planetary science, a planet so distant and cold should be relatively calm, and yet Neptune rages. The mechanisms driving these powerful winds remain a subject of ongoing scientific debate. Neptune radiates more heat than it receives from the sun. Neptune, the blue giant, the ruler of winds, a world that challenges our understanding of planetary dynamics. Earth, our home. A pale blue dot suspended in the vastness of space. With a diameter of 12,742 kilometers, it's the only world we know of that harbors life. Earth has plate tectonics, a dynamic crust constantly shifting and renewing itself. This geological dance is responsible for creating continents, mountains, and ocean basins. Our atmosphere, a delicate blanket of gases, protects us from the harsh realities of space. It shields us from harmful radiation, regulates our climate, and provides the air we breathe. Earth is a symphony of interconnected systems, a delicate balance of factors that have allowed life to flourish. It's a reminder that we are part of something much larger than ourselves. Venus, with a diameter of 12,104 kilometers, is often called Earth's twin, and indeed at first glance these two planets seem remarkably similar in size and composition. But don't be fooled by appearances. Venus is a world of extremes, a scorching inferno shrouded in a thick, toxic atmosphere. The air is heavy, thick with carbon dioxide, and the pressure is 90 times that of Earth's, equivalent to being 1 kilometer beneath the ocean's surface. You'd be instantly crushed. The temperature soars to a scorching 475 degrees Celsius, hot enough to melt lead. This runaway greenhouse effect has turned Venus into a planetary oven. Venus rotates backwards compared to Earth. On Venus, the sun rises in the west and sets in the east. A day on Venus is longer than a year. Some scientists believe Venus might have once been a more hospitable place before a runaway greenhouse effect transformed it. Venus serves as a stark reminder that planetary conditions can change dramatically over time. Mars, the red planet, has captivated humanity for centuries. It's smaller than Earth with a diameter of 6,779 kilometers, about half the size of our planet. But what Mars lacks in size, it makes up for in intrigue. Billions of years ago, Mars was a very different place. Images from orbiting spacecraft reveal ancient riverbeds, lake basins, and evidence of a planet once awash in liquid water. Mars lost its magnetic field, and the solar wind stripped away its atmosphere, transforming it into the cold, dry desert we see today. Towering above the Martian plains is Olympus Mons, the highest peak in our solar system, 3 times taller than Mount Everest. Beneath the surface, scientists believe, pockets of liquid water might still exist, perhaps harboring microbial life. Curiosity, NASA's Mars rover, has detected plumes of methane, which could be a sign of geological activity, or even microbial life. The possibility of life on Mars continues to fuel our fascination with the red planet. Mercury, the smallest planet in our solar system, is a study in contrasts. At just 4,880 kilometers wide, it's barely larger than our moon. This tiny world is a scorched and battered world, its surface scarred by countless impacts. Without a substantial atmosphere to shield it, Mercury is exposed to the full fury of the sun. Temperatures on its surface swing wildly, reaching a scorching 430 degrees Celsius during the day, and plummeting to a frigid minus 180 degrees Celsius at night. Mercury's strangeness runs deeper than its surface. This enigmatic world has an abnormally large core for its size, making up about 85% of its volume. Scientists are still debating why Mercury's core didn't cool and solidify as much as expected over billions of years. Mercury is shrinking. As its core cools, the planet is contracting, causing its surface to wrinkle and crack. This ongoing contraction is another piece in the puzzle of Mercury's evolution. Pluto, once considered the 9th planet, may have been demoted to dwarf planet status, but that doesn't make it any less fascinating. This distant world, a mere 2,377 kilometers wide, is a resident of the Kuiper Belt, a region beyond Neptune teeming with icy bodies and dwarf planets. Images from NASA's New Horizons spacecraft revealed a heart-shaped glacier, towering mountains of ice, and even a thin atmosphere. These discoveries shattered our preconceived notions of what a dwarf planet could be. The Kuiper Belt is thought to hold countless other icy bodies, many of them dwarf planets in their own right. Eris, Makemake, Haumea, these are just a few of the names that are expanding our understanding of the solar system's outer reaches. And then there's the hypothetical Planet 9, a world 10 times the mass of Earth that might be lurking in the distant reaches of the Kuiper Belt. While its existence remains unconfirmed, the gravitational influence of this unseen planet could explain the unusual orbits of some Kuiper Belt objects. The search for Planet 9 is a testament to the enduring power of scientific curiosity. The planets aren't just objects, they are chapters in a story we're only beginning to understand. Each world holds clues to the formation and evolution of our solar system. Some burn with infernal heat, others are locked in a deep freeze. And somewhere out there in a quiet orbit around an average star, our Earth spins, small by size but vast in its capacity to support life. Which planet surprised you the most? What mysteries of the cosmos ignite your curiosity? Leave a comment below, hit like, and follow this journey deeper into space.